In today's video, we are finally doing a Sandro haul. If you haven't seen my Maj haul yet, I will link it above, but watch it after this video. And obviously to commemorate the brand, I am wearing a Sandro tee, but this one is not from this spring-summer collection. Yeah, if you don't know about Sandro, quickly I'll do a quick rundown. They're known for a lot of their prints and their dresses, especially the lace dresses, but that's personally not really me. If you're a minimalist, you might be scared of some of the prints and colors, but if you're ready to like step out of your shell a bit, this haul is for you. This will probably be the last time I say it as well too, but I do work for the company SMCP, which stands for Sandro, Maj, and Claudie Pierlot, meaning that I do get discounts and perks for working for them. And if you'd like to see my full disclaimer, you can read it in the description box below. This haul was long awaited, so let us get into it. These items are from the spring summer collection for 2018, and I know it's a little bit long overdue. I've had these items for quite a few months now, and the sale season is almost up, so hopefully I can show them to you now and you guys can still browse online and shop these items before they hit the outlets. I had to start this off with a bang, and I did pick up this dress from them just the other day. I'm in love with the Western trend at the moment. A lot of trends this fall are really just repeating from other fall seasons. It's really crazy because Western was around a year or two ago, but I think they're doing it in different ways and different colors and whatnot. And even though this is from Sandro's spring and summer collection, I will be wearing this into the fall. This dress honestly divides a lot of opinion. I feel like not a lot of the people I knew liked it. You know, style is for yourself, nobody else. And I am in love with pink at the moment, and I love long sleeve dresses. I've spoken about it in like my last video with like the summer essentials. It's just so easy for like pretty much all weather types. The shirt dress is just a way to kind of like ease yourself into wearing dresses if you're not that much of a feminine person, and that is kind of like Sandro as a brand in general. They're very androgynous. I just love the pink shoulder detail. I'm really into pink at the moment, but in androgynous ways. And it has these like little turquoise buttons, and then it just has this really cool Western print all throughout the dress, cinches you in at the waist, which is really flattering, and it features like a pleated skirt bottom. It has like that same cinching on the cuffs. Because of my big boobs, I do have to pin up like one part in between the buttons or else it just like gapes, but I need to take it to the tailor and do something about that. It's just so printed and different. A lot of people look at it, whether they like it or not, I don't know, but I like it and it's really cool and I love the colors, and this has literally helped me like break out of my shell of just wearing black all the time. Probably if you asked me a year ago if I would wear this, I would say, oh no. But right now I am just head over heels, and I feel like a lot of clients who come into our store feel that way too. They're like, I wouldn't normally wear that, but for some reason when I put it on, it makes me happy, and like, just go with it. Like, style is about taking risks and having fun, and you don't need to always like stick to your certain like style that you feel you have all the time. So I like this a lot. I don't remember the prices of all of these items, but I will have them linked down below. It was 50% off, and the original price was like $540. So I think it was like $272. I'm bad at math, but yeah, around there. And this is silk. This is silk. For my denim lovers out there, I really like the unique styles of denim that Sandro carries, but it's kind of hit or miss sometimes, especially with the fits. So they have a lot of like 100% cotton pieces, and you have to be careful with the sizing you get. It is vital. You need to size down to the smallest size you can, or else it'll stretch out so much on you to the point where it could be unwearable. I've heard that from customers before. This patchwork pair of jeans, it just has like the medium wash and the light wash in the thigh, and then a lighter one in the knee, and it just kind of like goes into a regular hem. I kind of want to cut these and make it fray. One of my friends did that and it looks so cool on her. I really like that zipper detail, like this thick chunky zipper detail. It doesn't have like any like special branding on it or anything, but I love that. I don't really like obvious branding on denim. These ones I know were on sale for 50 off at like 160, something like that. But I picked these really early on into the season. This style I actually got in a 42, which they occasionally make at Sandro, so it actually fit my butt. But I wish I actually squeezed into the 40 since they did stretch out on me a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna have the waist taken in and deal with it that way. The ugly sneaker. And these things divide so much opinion in the world of fashion, but you either get with it or get lost, because honestly, like, they're here, people are wearing them, and they're unapologetic about it, and so am I. So I think they're very wild and they're very fun, and they're honestly the first piece that made me step out of the box with color, and I couldn't thank you enough. You're amazing. These ones did not go on sale this season at all for the public. They actually have them as a carryover style into the fall, but I know they retail for $2.95, which is a fraction of the price of the Balenciagas, if you ask me. So yeah, I think they were a good investment for me, and I got tons of wear out of them. I need to clean them. I do say beware though, do not wear these in the rain, because there's some suede bits which have like a very rich amount of color in them, and one time I wore them in the rain and they kind of like leaked onto this like light pink portion. But other than that, I'll try and have them spot cleaned, and hopefully everything's good. Kind of like a crazy plaid print with red and white. It also comes with, I believe, plain white or black laces. I can't remember, but I'll find them somewhere. But I just keep these in because they're a little bit more funky. They're really hard to explain. You really have to just like look at the detail of them to get the gist of it. It just has orange, red, pink, blue, which just makes it so easy to style with everything, even though there's a lot of colors in it. It has like the standard flame detailing on the sole, and then if you take it right to the back on this little tab, it says flame, and there's no coincidence that we call them the flame sneakers at work. So yeah, I think these are really good, and there's some new colors that they brought in for the fall season, and I will link them all down below. Honestly, they're such an amazing pair of shoes, and like they're pretty comfortable as well too. Sometimes after a long day of work, like my knees can kind of hurt in them because like they're a little bit high off the ground, but other than that, they're still really comfy, you know? Like, yeah. We actually have to wear uniform, which kind of sucks, but I was like, should I show them to you guys? Because like they're not necessarily my first choices from the collection, but I thought I'd show them to you guys because in case some of you maybe work in an office or work in an environment that's a little bit more professional, Sandro has some of those good kind of like work pieces that are a bit more unique and not the standard shirt and a plain black blazer. You can kind of style them casually as well. Navy knit dress, and it has like some ribbing like throughout it. It also has this really cool knit detail in the waist that kind of like brings you in, and it at first appears off the shoulder, but you can kind of adjust the shoulder to how much exposing you like want to do. It's actually meant to just cup the shoulder and not be off of it, but you can pull it down a little more, yeah, if you want to like give them the cold shoulder, or you can like completely cover them all together, which is really nice as well. Easily carried into the fall. I wear them with like my flame sneakers all the time because they match the navy and the shoe really well. I actually had so many clients who bought this from me who wore it to work, and it was all gravy. Yeah. It also comes in kind of like a dusty brownie nude pink color. Next thing I have is this shirt, which I chose it at first and I was like, this is kind of cool, you know, like it's kind of not in my eyes anymore. But if you like it, do not let me, I guess, steer your judgment. A Shakespeare shirt. Like, it comes up to the neckline, and yes, it needs to be ironed. It just comes up to the neck and it like flowers out around your neckline, and they have that similar detail on the cuff as well, and a little bit on the shoulder, but it's just your basic shirt. It's great to tuck into skirts. I never base my own personal opinion on other people's comments, but it was just funny because I was starting to fall out of love with this shirt, and then somebody came up to me and complimented it with a style that I would never wear. And I'm not like trying to judge them, but it's just like it was pretty much this like really nerdy dad who was wearing like New Balance like dad sneakers, like the real dad sneakers, and he was really sweet though, like honestly, God bless him. And he was like, your shirt is so cool, and I was like, oh, okay. Felt like it was coming from somebody who loves to go to like Comic-Con and like likes to do cosplay, and that's great if you do you. It's just not me as a person. I'm not hating on your style, I just don't agree with it. I don't know. I still wear it, like, especially because it's like a part of uniform and stuff. And some people love to layer this thing underneath sweaters, crew neck sweaters as well, because this little thing pops out. But I don't know how I feel about this shirt right now. We're gonna put it over there. But I still like this skirt a lot. And it's just like a high-waisted black knit skirt, and it has a zipper, an exposed zipper down the front, and it goes into this like flare at the bottom, and it has like a little cutout in the center, like where the zipper stops. And this is really flattering. It's extremely high-waisted. If you have short legs or like a short torso, this is literally gonna come up right underneath your boobs. It does the job. I don't know, I might try and style this outside of work, like in other ways, because I think it has a lot of potential. But again, this is something that you can possibly wear to the office depending on the environment. It's pretty much this t-shirt. Oh, this looks horrible. I'm so trash. You're probably just gonna see it in the cutaway, but this long thing is not just meant to be a string. It's meant to be a little thing you tie into a bow tie, so the bow just sits nicely on your shoulder. This is a really good staple, honestly, for day-to-day wear with jeans, or in the office as well too, because it has like that structured kind of like cotton shirt material in the front, but it just has like the more jersey cotton in the back as well too, which makes it very comfortable and breathable. The bow itself is like that structured cotton shirt material, and which makes the bow stand up very like structured on your shoulder. It's really nice. But you guys will see it better in the cutaway. Let's break up uniform for a bit. So what is in the thumbnail of this video, possibly? Beautiful green jumpsuit. Oh my goodness. At first I didn't realize how nice this was on until I tried it. Like on the hanger, it was just like a bright green jumpsuit, and I was like, what's so great about it? You will see this better in the cutaway, but it is just, I feel like when I explain these pieces, I really have to break them down because there's so much going on within them. Sometimes I just want to be like, can you see? This was giving me so much 70s vibes, and I'm obsessed with the 70s right now. I don't know if you noticed, my look is pretty 70s today. Tie-dye psychedelic t-shirt, circle chain choker. I'm just all the way here for that like decade right now, and when I see it in style, it's so good, especially the colors and the prints. I love the vibrancy of green at the moment. Green is quickly becoming my favorite color. I don't know where it started and where it came from, but I just think that decade like did green so well. That's why I'm like so drawn to it. Anyways, anything with a print right now is really on trend if it kind of has like a ditzy small floral print. Nothing too over the top, but more of like a softer, smaller print. But even though it's a smaller floral print, it has it all throughout, which I don't mind. It's just really flattering. It's short sleeve, it's buttoned down, which gives me the shirt vibes, which makes me think of androgyny, which kind of makes me more drawn to it even though it's feminine. It has some pockets, which is great. Your jumpsuit always needs pockets, let's be real. And it goes into like a wide flare leg. This cut is just super flattering, and I wore it yesterday to a barbecue, and I had it styled with like that mauve fringe bag that I featured in my mauve haul, and those Phillip Lim mules. Like the colors were just so amazing and 70s and so nice, and I really love the look. I just eat this up. And like I am carrying this into the fall strong, and I'm gonna do a white turtleneck underneath. Like I am so ready to wear that. The last two things from uniform is this pair of high-waisted dress pants, and they're navy, and they have a seam running down the front of them, and they go into a little wide leg right there, and it just features two pockets on the back. I personally got these tailored because the waist was way too big, but I needed it to fit my rump. I need to dry clean them, but the dye on this had rubbed off onto my flames one time, and I was like, oh, we ain't wearing this together again. So I started to wear it with a pair of sneakers, which are also a part of my uniform, but I'm probably not going to show them because I would not recommend them to anybody. I cannot personally recommend them on my channel or to clients in person, like unless they personally like it and want to take the risk. But these shoes, they're Velcro shoes. They remind me of kindergarten, and they are extremely uncomfortable. There's like no cushioning in the shoe. My feet are also very narrow, so I have to like really pull the Velcro over. They're kind of meant to like be similar to like that Alexander Wang style of sneaker, and they just smell so bad after you wear them for a bit. And it's not just my feet, so many other like of my friends and coworkers say the same thing, like to the point where I have to just throw them out. So I was wearing them with these because I didn't mind if the dye like kind of ran on those white sneakers, because like I wasn't really gonna wear them. I don't know, I'll just show you a photo of them. Even if you had $1 million and you wanted to throw it away, I'd be like, just like go to McDonald's and like buy everyone lunch, because like don't waste your time with those sneakers. Anyways, this dress gets a little bit wild for me because I feel like this is what really feminine girls come into Sandro wanting to wear and like look for. Never really wore it to work because A, it was so long and like super feminine. It looks amazing with the flames as like a juxtaposition, but I could not climb on ladders with this. But it's an amazing event dress. It's amazing for like weddings. I wore it to a wedding and I got so many compliments on it. So many people were like, where is that dress from? This other girl was like, oh my gosh, is that the Sandro dress? I was like, yeah, you know what it is. And my mom took it from me and she wore it on Mother's Day. Summer event dress. So I'm gonna keep it for that. Here's a photo of it. I wore it with a leather jacket because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up. Like, this is really girly. But yeah, it's still a pretty cool piece. And this dress honestly is so worth getting on sale because I think originally it goes for like $740, something like that, but it's because this type of lace is really expensive to make. I don't know, they were explaining to us, they were explaining something about it to us, like it being handmade on paper and it takes a long time, but yeah, it's really pretty, it's pink, and it's fun if you style it the right way according to how you like to wear it. This thing is really hot, this little top thing, and it was, when I first saw it I was like, Sandro, that's a little scandalous for you now, but I personally bought it because I thought it was cute to wear like with one of those sheer long sleeve t-shirts underneath it, and then after I just like wear it with like a plain black t-shirt or even a white one, and it like, it's knit and ribbed, and it has like that little, again, like flare thing, kind of like the bottom of that skirt. It's just really cute, it's really pretty, and it actually wasn't that expensive for Sandro. It's, I think the original price was like $200, which is usually the price of a t-shirt that we carry. I think on sale this was maybe like $100 or less than that, but this sold out in the sale, I remember, like really quickly. Like we only had like size larges for like the longest time. I know a lot of girls liked this and I see why. It's really cute, but I bought this like earlier on in the season, like before it even hit the sale, so I got my size, which is a size 2. And when I say size 2, I don't mean like US 2, because nowhere am I a size 2, but a size 2 in Sandro is like a medium, so we go 1, 2, 3. Sometimes we start from 0. Next thing I have, I really like this and I wanted it for so long, and it's a very coveted piece from Sandro, and it is really hard to keep in our store. Like we have like wait lists for people and like what they want, and we usually message them as soon as it comes in, and literally they don't even touch the floor for the public to see. And that's why, like, if you guys are starting to get into shopping at like luxury or like on a more like accessible luxury store, become friends with the sales associates, because they will get you things that you want that other people do not get. So for some, but not all, but it is a pink, oversized, very oversized collegiate style cardigan. So it has that kind of like ribbing down the chest and the stripes, giving me that like college feel, and the number on the chest like it's some sort of varsity cardigan. Big pockets, and then the ribbing on the sleeve as well, and the stripe, and it's just so oversized and like cool. And I love the fact that it's pink. I love the fact that they took something so like rugged and collegiate and like made it pink. You're so creepy. Oh my gosh, you scared me.
Very nice. It's very oversized. It's very pink.
Yeah, you scared me. At first I thought this sweater was so ugly. When it came in, I'm like, why does everybody like that? Why is everyone paying $425 for that sweater? It ain't cute. But it grew on me and I was like, yo, I kind of like it. Like, I put on my Instagram stories, if you follow me there, that I really wouldn't have liked this sweater a year ago, but things change, people change, seasons change, and my style changed, and I like this a lot. And I love the fact that you can pick up some spring knits and really like throw them and wear them into fall full force, because this is such a heavy thick knit sweater. And now that I thought about it, like $4.25 for this sweater is not that bad, because it's such a like thick wool. It's really soft and cozy, and I love just throwing this on and like snuggling up in it. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this a ton this fall winter. We also came out with this sweater again in the fall winter, and it's in like a light baby blue color this time, and again that sweater is not staying in stores. You guys can always shoot me an email if you live in Toronto and you want me to help you out with finding items. I always try and make my people happy. So it's a basic t-shirt, but it's not basic because it has bow ties like on the shoulder. I wore this in one of my videos, and this, honestly, I feel so bad like for showing it, because this honestly barely hit the sale. Like, it pretty much sold out like full price, and I feel like people shopping with us always assume like just because we have like a higher price point, we're not luxury, but because we have a higher price point, things aren't gonna sell out. But it's like, guys, like, everything is not mass produced. Like, we don't get like 50 size smalls in these things. Like, if we did, like, that would be amazing, but we really only get maybe like 3 at a time in a shipment, if that happens a few times a season. I need to create a sales person's video one day, but like, don't ever assume that the salesperson is always lying to you to get you to buy something, because I have so many people who are like beating themselves up because they didn't buy things earlier this season, and I told them that it's hot and it's selling well, and buy it now because I have your size. They learned in the end, and then they learned to trust me more. But yeah, I love this t-shirt. It's really cool, and I love to pair it into that like little high-waisted black skirt, and then, or with like denim and stuff, and it's just cool because you can just have it as a bow, unknot it, and then just let it hang. Really cute. That was my Sandro haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there were a lot of things in this haul, but it's because they're my choices for an entire season of clothing. I also do have some like other things from Sandro from like past seasons, but you'll probably see them on my channel like throughout different videos. And fall is coming up, and that new fall collection this upcoming season is pretty good. A lot of check, a lot of plaid. It's real cute, and you already know I'm gonna bring you a haul. Don't forget to click my face to subscribe and watch these other videos that you may have missed. You need to follow me on the gram, because I show you so much more inspiration and how to style things, and usually you see the items that I get first. Remember to click the bell so that you get notified when I post videos. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care. Bye.